Before even the darkness, there was nothing. Nothing until Pleana, goddess of the farming, formed Throsia. From the back of her winged stag, and with a sacred stone in each hand, Pleana stacked the mountains and filled the oceans. To protect the stones that sustain the balance of Throsia, Pleana chose from among all the creatures 5 guardians. She called forth Krieg, she called forth Talam, she called forth Veneda, she called forth Arya, and she called forth Malthior. Then Pleana summoned from the stars Galavor, a Hexmaster. Together, these 6 formed the Hexant, the governing body of Throsia. For many centuries, there was only peace throughout the land. Then came the Cleaving. The ruling of the Hexant went against the wishes of Ulthior, the current leader of the clan Malthior. Then the earth shook, signaling to all that an eye of Pleana had been stolen. The Guardians knew they must act quickly to save the second eye, for if both fell into Ulthior's hands, he could undo the forming. When the Guardians attempted to depart, they soon discovered Ulthior had cast a spell on the Hex, trapping them inside. The Hexmaster informed the Guardians that while they were trapped, the spell held no power over their clan. He told them they may each choose a member of their clan to embark on the quest together to save the Eye. He would open for them a channel that would allow the Guardians to witness their quest, and for brief moments, allow them to commune with the members of their clans, but leave a channel open for too long, and Ulthior could discover it and close off all communications between the Guardians and the clan members forever.
Well, Guardians, it's so great to have you back. But unfortunately, if I recall correctly, last time we saw your champions, they were, how should I put it, a wee bit swamped. I have the jokes. Thank you, thank you. In all seriousness, this is I shouldn't be joking, I apologize. What did you feel about the adventure so far, and what are you feeling about what's to come?
Well, I am a little bit concerned, Dermot. You are behind on your chores, and you have not weeded the tavern in some time.
She's true. She speaks true. I'm a lazy barkeep.
But that being said, deep in the forests and the jungles as we are, though we are in one moment of peril, anything could happen. It is difficult to know if the danger we face now is the danger we must be truly concerned about.
You speak true words, lady. Something to be concerned about indeed.
The champions have proven themselves to have unusual creative solutions to many problems.
That is a very kind way of putting that.
Are you talking about the piggybacking?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
When you have a general intelligence modifier of 0, sometimes you need to think outside the box.
In their case, that time is all the time.
Yes.
Now,
if they can think at all.
Did I see them toss the wee one also?
Yes, there was a nice physical demonstration.
An odd group indeed.
I believe that though our champions may lack in some areas, we chose them all for a reason.
Dermot! Oh, Mr. Hexmaster, sir.
Ulthior is advancing. Are the keys ready?
Oh dear, they're ready, Mr. Hexmaster, sir. I'm ready when you are.
All right. In that case,
if our champions are ready, let's return to Enter the Hex!
Guardians, you may recall, when we last left our champions, they had just been rendered unconscious by a gang of kobolds. Now, I'm not sure what has come upon them, but I believe that we should enter as soon as possible. So please, barkeep, unlock and open the channels.
It'll be my hasty pleasure. The channel is open.
Champions, you awake to find yourselves inside of a prison. The air around you smells like mold and mildew. Even the floorboards under your feet are a little spongy from the wet. As you take a look around your surroundings, you see a pair of kobolds sitting at a table. One in particular, hunched with large eyes, is being berated by an elder.
Now, if I catch you fussing with my cards, I'm gonna have to take that hand of yours.
And then the older one leaves the room. The small kobold.
Take my hand, fussing with his cards. If I had one chance, I'd get out there with my sword and... yeah.
Yes, I'm sure you would.
Who's there?
Us. Over here.
Hey.
Hi.
He wheels around to see you through the bars. Oh, you're awake? Puts his little sword away. Well, that'll teach you to come into our turf.
We've been taught. We've been taught.
That's right.
Yeah, yes.
We done learned.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you're
Better
not
let
careful,
us
you're going to
go.
end up like that guy over there. He points in the corner where you see small remains, bones and skeleton at this point, just lying up against the wall.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Yes, I would like to know how we can avoid that fate.
How could we avoid that?
Well, do you want to maybe play for it?
Play what?
Well, it's a game that I kind of invented. Do you want to play?
Yeah.
Okay, who wants to play with me?
Let's
I need
do
one
it.
person.
Sure.
All right.
All right, you? Okay, cool. All right, go ahead and come up here. Come up here. Yeah. Come on. As you approach, he takes some wooden cards.
Are these maps?
No.
That's a relief.
Here, you can go ahead and shuffle. Just make sure that I'm not doing anything fishy.
For those that might not have been here, they struggled for a good 5 minutes with a map puzzle last time.
Top-wise.
Topwise?
That's what the wombats used to do.
All right. We each get 7 cards. Okay?
Okay.
And this is the way that the game works.
They love cards.
You ever played War before?
No.
Okay, here's the idea. We're each gonna pull a card, but instead of the highest card winning, instead, one of us has to guess if we're gonna win or if you're gonna win. Meaning if my card is higher or if your card is higher, all right? So we're gonna switch off, and I'll tell you, I'll even let you start, okay? So we're gonna draw a card, and before we even draw it, I want you to make a guess, okay? Is yours higher or lower than mine?
Lower.
Let's see. Oh, very good. Okay. Very good.
Can we go away now? Can we get out now?
No.
Okay.
Best of 7. Beginner's luck, by the way. All right. Dardim is good. Dardim is great.
Who's Dardim?
That's me.
You're Dardim.
His card is higher because it's his fate.
Oh.
You were right.
Aha! That's 1 and 1. Okay, we're tied. We're tied now.
Okay.
All right. Your turn.
So, Dardim, what are you doing
I
here?
don't know. No, we should clap if he dies.
Well, I'm kind of helping guard the swamp here.
You're doing a very good job.
Thank you. I feel like I am
You
too.
really are, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
All right, your turn.
I'm gonna be higher this time.
All right, let's
Yeah.
see. Oh. Tough luck. That's 1 for me. Okay.
So, Dardim, what happens
2
if I lose?
and 1. You stay in here, but that's okay.
Okay.
You know. All right. Here we go. My turn. All right. My card is gonna be lower. You win. All right.
Okay,
That's 2 and 2. 2 and 2.
All
I
right.
think she's the smart one.
Okay. That's your turn.
Mine's going to be lower. So, Dardim,
Only one more, it seems.
what are your plans
true
for
skill.
after this? Like, is it rising in the ranks sort of thing? Do you get to manage your own prison
absolutely.
someday?
You know, I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna fight some of those cultists. I'm gonna put my sword right through
What
them.
cultist? Wait.
Oh, yeah. This the guy that's over there in the corner. He's one of the dead cultists. Yeah, we've got kind of like
What
a
do they
gang war going
follow?
on. Oh, death.
They
death.
follow death.
Oh, yeah, death. Absolutely.
It's awful.
I know. All right.
What
is
are
it-
you?
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your
Okay.
turn.
Let's say I'm gonna be higher.
Oh dear.
I'm excited that you think that's great that I won. Okay.
Maybe it's just a game.
All right. It's tied. So whoever wins this wins. All right? Then it's your turn.
Okay.
Might I suggest to let the kobold win?
No, you should win. Yeah,
I don't know if she can let either
You have
one
a number
win.
between 1 and 2.
Truly impressive.
I don't think there's any amount of skill involved in
If
this
he
game.
wins, he'll let us out.
Choose a number between 1 and 2.
A number between 1
1
and 2?
1 or 2. Choose 1 or 2.
2.
Okay, I'm higher.
You know what? That's okay. It's okay. It happens to the best of us. But that's thanks for playing. You know, I mean, you guys seem like nice folks. What are you doing here?
Well, we're just walking around. Should I go
We're
sit down?
we're also killing cultists.
Cultists are the worst.
Yeah, we
They
kill
are the
cultists
worst.
all the time.
Dude,
How many cultists have you killed?
oh,
We've killed like
if you knew,
maybe
you would pass out.
I mean, probably not as many as you, but
Well, I mean, you know, I look pretty strong, but they haven't let me go out into the army yet.
well,
I'm
do you
still
want to
kinda
come
young.
with us?
Let's just say it's more than I can count on all my fingers and my toes.
Do you want to come with us to kill cultists?
I don't know.
I mean, I really do think that we're a pretty persuasive group and that we could all go on an adventure together. And
You seem very capable.
I really do think so.
And we
yeah.
have truffles. 1 truffle.
2.
I have
Oh.
2, yeah.
Okay.
Truffles?
Yeah.
Well,
They're
actually, I
delicious.
think we only have 1.
You hear a horn blowing outside. And then the elder kobold runs in and says, Dardim, grab your sword! Runs back outside. Dardim grabs a sword, rushes to the door, looks out, and goes,
What is that?
He closes the door.
Are you scared?
He then comes to you, and he says, look, I know I said that I wasn't going to let you out because you lost the card game, but I think, well, we're under attack, so would you help us out?
Yes.
I'll let you out if you'll help us out.
Yes.
Okay, great. He takes the key, unlocks it, boom, it springs open, and allows you to run outside.
Thank you, Dardim.
All right, so leading the way, he throws open the door to reveal a swamp village of sorts. You see that there are thatched roofed huts and lots of water everywhere. These buildings are kind of falling apart. There is a bridge connecting them, and leading out in front of you, you see that a battle is raging. Currently, there are 3 crocodiles swimming and thrashing in the water, but what's weird about these is that they don't appear to have any scales. They are mostly rotting flesh and bone. There are 4 cultists currently engaged and 2 dead kobolds already lying dead. So, Dardim takes his short sword and says, "Yah!" and runs out towards the fray.
Go,
and he
Dardim!
strikes at one of the kobolds. That is a 10.
He's hitting his own people?
No, the cultist kobolds. They're also kobolds. All right. He strikes plus 10 plus 4 to hit. That's going to hit.
Hey!
All right.
Yeah.
He deals 5 slashing damage as he takes the cultist down.
Yeah!
Dardim!
I did it! You did it! All right, and with that, we shall enter battle for our friends here. Now, initiative order will be Krieg first, same as last time. 15 seconds on the clock.
Ailish, I think it's wise to support these people and help them out in this terrible battle they're in, or whatever you want to do.
See you later, alligator.
No.
Talon, 15 seconds.
Sammy, I'm going to recommend you go also assist. If you're not helping them, then they might not help you later.
Assist.
Whatever that word means to you.
Okay. Yeah.
That was a really great use of your time.
Thanks.
Arya, 15 seconds.
Knock, knock. When this is over, I want them to sing songs of your valor and make you their king.
King of the Kobolds. Are you sure I'm cut out for that?
It's a catchy name.
Veneda, 15 seconds.
Follow the lead of the group. Now, what do you think? Do you think Zombigator or Rotodile?
Oh, Zombigator, 100%.
Zombigator?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know. I've been workshopping a little bit.
All right, I like it.
So yeah, follow.
All right, Ailish, what would you like to do?
All right, so if I'm not mistaken, are the red ones the cultists?
Yeah, so we have these zombies here in the water, the crocodiles.
Crocodiles.
And then the black ringed ones up here, and Dardim just killed one. There's another one down here, and there's another currently down here.
Now, real quick, we were in prison. Did the kobolds take our weapons or leave our weapons?
You still have them on you.
All right.
Yep.
Really poor prison administration.
Yeah, they're not the smartest.
Where are our allies?
Your allies are the ones with the light green around them. So, here we go.
Oh,
Dardim.
they're in there.
Yep, there you go.
All right, which one's Dardim?
That one right there. He just slayed that cultist in front of him. He's feeling really pumped.
Good. I'd like to go ahead and firebolt the crocodile that is right near him.
All right, go ahead and make a ranged spell attack, please.
That's 4.
Ooh. Modifier.
I believe that's +8.
That's gonna hit.
You keep going, Dardim!
Damage.
The damage for that spell is as follows. 10 damage.
10 fire damage to the creature. Well done, Ailish. Anything else?
I would love to move to the middle of the bridge,
All right.
if possible.
Absolutely. So moving yourself to the middle of the bridge, you stand your ground. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, pass the totem to then Sammy. What would you like to do?
Okay, Sammy, can he get to that red crocodile dude?
Let's see. That's a pretty long ways away. We're looking at 55 feet. From where you
Okay. Well, Sammy moves 40 feet with his beautiful gnome body. and then he pulls out his shield and he whispers, "Fare thee well, sweet Blamblegam." And he holds it up and says, "Blamblegam, go!" And he throws it.
All right.
As hard as he can.
Go ahead and make your ranged improv attack, please.
15.
All right.
+7.
Nice. That's going to hit. Which one are you hitting, Sammy?
This guy. The one closest to our friend.
Excellent. Perfect. All right. Damage.
6.
6 damage. It's a solid hit. It cracks some of the bones on this zombie crocodile, but it doesn't seem to go through all the way. It's still on its feet. It's looking rough. Anything else?
Sammy decides. Sammy wants to look for anything that he can make an improvised weapon out of.
Okay. You take a look around and you see that there are lots of like pieces of wood that have kind of rotten, and you could pick one up and chuck it if you wanted to.
Sammy definitely wants to do this.
All right.
He grabs this piece of rotten wood and just chucks it at that same crocodile dude.
All right.
Alligator man.
Make your ranged improvised attack.
13.
All right.
+7.
That'll hit.
Hey, there we go.
For Dardim!
Another 6 damage.
Another 6 damage.
Sammy, finish him.
As Sammy throws this rotten piece of wood, it it hits this thing and goes into the alligator and just goes right through somehow, and it just kind of slumps to the ground.
It does, indeed. Piercing directly through, you take out its rib cage and it collapses onto the wood. Well done. Anything else?
Nope, I end my turn.
All right, that's going to bring us to
Sammy,
Arya.
out.
Knock, knock. What would you like to do?
With my 40 feet of movement, can I put myself within 20 feet of the other zombie crocodile?
Let's see. There are 2 currently. Are you speaking of this
the one
at the top?
towards the top, I think. Is
Excellent.
I'm going to be able to get closer
Let's
to.
see. So you want to be within 20 feet?
I do.
Yes, you can just make it.
All right. I'm going to place myself there on the bridge. I'm going to take out one of my javelins, and I'm going to throw it at that crocodile.
All right. Make your attack roll.
8.
+8.
That's going to hit.
Hey, okay there.
Now, I have a question.
Yes.
Are these being undead more affected by a radiant attack?
They just might be.
Because it's 8 normal damage, but 5 radiant damage after.
Excellent. All right. 5 radiant damage plus 8 traditional damage.
13. In case you were wondering.
Knock,
Also
knock.
known as 13.
Finish him.
Yes. My javelin lands inside the rotting body of this vile creature, and the radiant energy disperses among it, disrupting the vile necrotic energy holding it together, and it utterly dissipates.
It does indeed, sinking into the water. Anything else?
That's all.
All right, great. In that case, it's going to bring us to Freya's turn. Freya, what would you like to do?
All right, well, I'm going to run down the bridge kind of by my friend Talum,
Okay.
and I'm going to reach out my hand towards that very far right zombie gator.
All right.
And I'm going to reach out my hand, and it's going to start glowing with this bright magenta flame. And as I hold out my hand, the alligator erupts in bright magenta flame.
All right.
And I cast Sacred Flame.
Excellent. Dexterity saving throw of?
The DC is 16.
Perfect. He makes his save. 17.
A little flat on that one.
Modifier plus 0. He makes it. Unfortunately, does he take any damage from this?
I believe not. It's a
No.
cantrip.
Okay. He manages to slide under the water, avoiding your magenta flames. He reemerges a few feet away, snapping his jaws towards you. Anything else?
Well, I'm going to turn to my friend Ailish, and I'm going to put my hand on her shoulder, and I'm going to say, you know, you're really great. You got this. And I'm going to cast Healing Word on her.
Oh, healing word. Excellent. Okay, how much does that heal?
Regains hit points equal to 7.
All right. 7 hit points. Back to Ailish. There you go. Make note. Anything else, Freya?
Nope, that's it.
All right, in that case, it is their turn. So, having seen a couple of its zombie gator brothers fall, this crocodile, climbs up
television
onto the deck and then goes to attack this friendly kobold right here. He makes a chomp attack at a 13. That is plus 4 to hit. He crunches this kobold in its jaws, shaking it. He tosses the remains into the ocean. It then pivots around and looks at Dardim and growls. All right. The other cultist will then try to attack. So the one that is currently next to that zombie gator is going to rush towards Dardim. And he's going to try to attack him with his short sword. That is an 11. Okay, plus 3 to hit. Does not quite hit Dardim.
Yes,
Well
Dardim! Way to go, Dardim!
Well done, Dardim.
Terrified, he manages to parry the blade out of the way. However, the other cultist in the top is engaged with another kobold still. He will try to attack that one. Ooh, with a 19.
Oh, dear.
He is going to hit, dealing enough damage to cut him in 2.
Good thing we didn't learn his name.
Although, given our track record, Dardim's probably a hag.
All right. And that is going to end their turn. Dardim will then try to attack the cultist in front of him. With a 13 plus 3 to hit. That's going to hit. Dardim! Dardim runs him through with his blade and throws his dead corpse onto the ground. 2 cultists now dead at Dardim's hands. 1 cultist and 1 zombie crocodile remaining. We are back at top of initiative, bringing us then to Ailish. 15 seconds on the clock for Krieg.
I would advise you to keep using your firebolt. This battle seems to be wrapping up.
Yes, sir.
Keep protecting those who are in need, and yeah, just have fun with it, really.
Okay. In a while, crocodile.
All right.
I'm glad I didn't hear that.
Talum, 15 seconds.
It's starting to occur to me that maybe making minions out of rotting flesh is a bad idea. They don't seem to live long. So, you know, go reckless. Go, have fun. Do what you need.
Okay.
Arya, 15 seconds.
Knock, knock, it appears you have some stiff competition for King of the Kobolds.
I'm thinking if I'm going to be king, I should like do a mentorship kind of thing. So maybe I'll just hold the crocodile down and let him finish it.
You have really high hopes for Knock Knock, king of the kobolds.
Everybody's got to
Veneda.
start somewhere.
I like this route you're going of healing people. We are all quite down, and we are nowhere closer to the Earth Seed. Keep healing people.
Out of way.
Was she okay? She had like a twitch.
Ailish, what would you like to do?
I would like to. I'm very, very, bolstered by the healing Freya gave me, and I'm going to want to blast the crocodile that was attacking Dardim.
All
with
right.
a firebolt.
Make your ranged spell attack.
6.
Plus 8.
That's going to hit. All right. Damage.
10 damage.
10 damage. Very solid hit. Anything else?
That's it.
All
I
right.
just like to smile at Freya.
Bringing us into Sammy. Past the totem, what would you like to do?
Sammy is freaking pumped. And he is going to rush forward and wants to, like, just come down on this alligator guy that's in front of him.
Okay.
With, can you pick up Lamblegam first?
Yeah, you totally can.
Okay. So, going to run forward.
His shield.
He named his shield.
Yeah, I'm getting that now. I thought he just was having a
Lamblegam
stroke.
is raised above Sammy's head, and as he comes down, he just goes wham right onto this crocodile alligator thing's head.
Make your attack roll.
Blamble goes wham.
That's what Blamblegam do. 13.
Ooh.
Blamlegam's
Plus
on a roll.
That's going to hit.
Well done.
Damage?
6.
6 damage to the creature, putting a large crack in its skull. It's not looking good. Anything else?
Is it too late for Sammy to make a reckless attack?
Yes.
Okay. It's all good. It's all good. Sammy still wants to attack again.
Okay.
And just like knee it in the face.
All right. Make your knee it in the face roll.
He's a creative.
18.
Sammy, finish him.
Sammy grabs that alligator crocodile and he pulls it apart and just goes bam, right on his knees, and it just explodes in two.
Oh man, good job. All right.
Very
So that
explosive
leaves
joints you've got there.
that leaves one cultist remaining, and knock
Right
knock.
knee.
It's your turn.
He's a powerful man.
Can I reach the cultist from where I am with 40 feet of movement?
No.
No.
Got any more of them javelin things?
I do.
Great.
Yes, I'm going to stand in front of Dardim, and I'm going to hold my action,
right.
such that if the cultist tries to approach either of us, I want to grapple the cultist.
All right. Excellent.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, come on.
The world around you begins to shake as you are reminded that Ulfior is swiftly approaching you. Anything else for your turn?
That is all.
All right. Bringing us then to Freya. What would you like to do?
All right, let's see if we can get this over with. I'm gonna move right next to my friend Arya, and I'm gonna reach out my hand again towards the cultist, and I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
What
All right.
color,
What color is it?
Well, what do you think? Magenta,
I'm
obviously.
sorry, Barkeep, the channel isn't
Oh, I
open.
apologize. My apologies.
He makes a dexterity saving throw.
He loses points.
That is a 9 plus 0. Yes. He fails.
He does.
Oh.
Damage.
That is going to be 9 damage.
As sacred flames wreathe around this cultist, Freya, finish him.
I reach out my hand glowing with magenta flame, and I snap my finger, and he turns into dust.
I don't know why, but I was so upset when she said that.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Carried aloft on the breeze, Dardim throws his arms around you, knock knock, and he says, "Thank you! Oh, thanks so much. You guys are so cool. Do you want to meet my uncle?"
Yeah. Can I rush ahead and join the group hug?
Can your uncle tell us where the Earth Seed is?
Yes, actually, he's like in charge of protecting him. Let's go!
That's incredible, Dardim.
Wow. All right. The world under you shaking as you rush off. Each of you take 2 bludgeoning damage from Multhior's attack, but you do manage to escape and move on to the next portion.
Thank you, Dardim.
As we're moving, I would like to take a moment to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
I would like to do the same.
All right. Casting Cure Wounds upon yourself each. Healing how much damage?
7.
7 hit points and
9.
9 hit points. Excellent. Very good. Bringing you back up. Feels good.
It does.
Sammy has a quick little question.
Yeah.
About this Orthior fellow. Olthior fellow.
Yeah.
When Sammy was in high school.
Sammy went to school?
Yeah.
With the wombats, or was it?
That was pre-wombat.
Oh, okay.
Sammy, see, the gnomes don't have good schools, but they do exist. But there was this one kid that would steal everyone's left shoe. See, Sammy always felt like, what kind of a monster only takes one?
Yeah.
Right? And so on Sammy's badness scale, you have like liars, cheaters, extortion,
Does he have a
murder, and then like left shoe stealers
Yeah.
at the top.
Uh-huh.
Sammy kind of wants to know, like, you know, he's not super bright. On what's, on the badness scale, well, what is this Orthior fellow? Where's he rank?
Well, I mean, like, I don't know too much about him, but I think he's probably closer to that left shoe stealer.
I mean, he
kind of
only
thing.
stole one eye of Pleana.
That's
Yeah.
true.
He's
That's
also
pretty much
It
left
may
shoe
have been the
status.
left eye.
Yeah, it's not. He hasn't even like. He's pretty straightforward about his intentions.
He's
here.
also coming.
Oh yeah.
We should probably. I admire your ability to have full conversation while running, but let's.
Sammy attaches himself to Knock Knock, around the middle, and he's ready to go.
All
More
right.
energy for talking, I guess.
You make your way. It's not too far off. As you make your way through the kobold huts here, you find a small hut that has a very interesting scent coming from it. It almost smells like jasmine mixed with rosemary. It's not very pleasant, but it's interesting. And as Dardim peels back the curtain, you find a very old kobold sitting in a small hut, surrounded by various plant life and trinkets. With his back still turned to you, he says, "Come in."
What's your uncle's name?
Oh, his name is Vorim.
Vorim.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for letting us in, Vorim.
Of course. Please close the curtain. You let all the scent out.
What is that scent, and why is it supposed to not be out?
He walks over to a small bit of plant life that's been woven together. It's on just fire, just a little bit. He says,
This is a bit of my own creation. I just think it makes it smell nice in here.
You have interesting taste.
Thank you. What
Now,
can I do for you?
"Dardim, who are your friends?" "Oh, Uncle, you should have seen the way they just killed a whole bunch of cultists and zombie gators, and they were just amazing out there. I think you want to talk to these guys."
Yes, and your nephew did very well defending your people
so
as
well.
well.
Oh,
Great.
He's
stop.
really so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really awesome.
Yes, but the Earthseed. We need to know where it is.
Please.
You're here for the Earthseed.
We're here to.
We are here to
recover
protect it.
and protect it.
It is in danger.
It is indeed. Tell me, what do you know of Ulthior?
A
Left
lot.
shoe
Keeps
stealing
hurting
uncle.
us.
We're not huge fans.
He
you could
steals
say.
shoes.
Yes, he does. He steals more than shoes. He's stolen our swamp. You see, years ago, we were placed in charge of protecting the Earthseed, and we did so for a very long time. But within the last 5 years or so, something putrid started to emerge from the swamp. A bit of gas, a bit of shadow.
I hate putrescence.
This is exactly. This is why I burn this stuff in here. To get rid of this.
I understand now.
I digress.
What's putrescence?
You see, that putrid scent began to corrupt the minds of some of my men.
That's awful.
That's
I
a-
hate corruption even more.
That's a special kind of putrescence.
They turned to these dark ways. They started to worship death and decay itself.
Oh, hence the cultists.
Yes, yes indeed. It is terrible that we must fight against our own. But they've left us no choice.
Well, we might be able to stop it. If we get the seed, we might be able to stop this spreading. I'm sure it's linked to Althear somehow.
Indeed. It is him. I am sure of it.
And we'd like to stop him and save your swamp. I'm sure you don't want anybody else coming in through here because it's your swamp.
Yes. Can I ask you,
Yes, sir.
what do you intend to do with the Earth Seed?
Party.
No.
What was
He's
that?
wrong.
Was that
No,
wrong?
no, we're definitely not partying
Well,
with the Earth
we
Seed.
could put it above this fireplace, and then good things happen eventually, I'm sure.
Why?
We have
Barkeep,
banded
open the
together.
channel.
With pleasure.
Thank goodness, I have no idea what we're going to do with the Earth Seed.
Knock, knock. It's very important to tell people what it is you are going to do rather than repeating what it is you are not going to do. That does not.
What's
I
your
still don't know what we're going to do with it.
Okay, all right. Well, so far
That was great. That was spot on.
the 4 clans have banded together to help protect the relics of each clan, and this is the last one we have to do.
Oh,
and
that's
we're
my
stronger together, so we are going to do everything we can to protect it and protect you.
Woo!
Thank
Yeah,
goodness
that's a good
she's
answer.
the
And
smart
then
one.
party.
She nailed it.
Freya, I'd like you to roll a persuasion check with advantage, please.
Oh shoot! You're very important to us. That's 5. That's
Oh.
5.
Modifier?
It's +4
+4.
Oh, dear.
for a 9.
Worim looks at Dardim. Tell me, boy, what do you make of this?
Uncle, I don't know a lot about a lot,
Neither do we.
but I know that you can trust these people. This half-orc stood in front of me to save me from a cultist. And I think you do it again for the Earth Seed.
You're right.
I would, Dardim. I would.
Single tear drips down his cheek.
I'd like to sweep it away.
Vorim pats him on the shoulder and says, there, boy, no need for that.
Men can cry if they want to.
You're allowed to show emotion,
You're allowed to
Dardim.
cry.
Very well. You've convinced me that you have the best intentions. However, you must know, as you proceed farther into the swamp, this putrescence will become more and more vile. You must need protection if you wish to endure.
We'd
We
like
would,
some of
we
that.
would be honored for whatever you could give us.
Yes.
Protection or
How do you
healing
suggest
or
we protect
Sounds good.
Well, before this death cult arose, we had a religion of our own, religion of the earth. You understand?
Yeah. No.
So, if
How
you
do I
wish,
join?
You
Well.
already have a god.
If you wish to join, then you must be initiated.
Oh.
Okay.
This sounds.
Mr. Hexmaster, sir, I think all the magenta light is burning through our energy with the keys, because unfortunately, they've run out. We need to recharge.
Althear's fast approaching, I'm not surprised.
Very true. With that, may we close and lock the channel for a moment?
Please.
Suspend time. Perfect. Now that's being said, will our champions be able to endure the trials they're about to face? Will Altair catch up? Will they find the Earth Seed? I don't know. I'm a barkeep. Find out next time on Enter the Hex!